kind of you. No pressure. All right. Thank you, Andreas. No pressure at all. So, as you said, my job now in the coming half hour is to try to take you down from the why, Andreas, kind of helicopter level to, well, not ground level, but perhaps rooftop, and start to come into how we address innovation, how we address the major changes that lie ahead of us in the group. But I would also say that we go much deeper in the 3 sessions, where you will really meet also our experts. 2 years ago, many of you were at our Innovation Day in Hamburg Hafen, in the port of Hamburg. Then we focused very clearly on the megatrends in the world. We were focusing on the focus on sustainability, the digitalization in the world, and the urbanization of people, and how that affects our industry, how that brings in demands on electrification, on connectivity, and on autonomous driving. So still on the what level. Today, and after discussing with our engineering community, we said, okay, how do we take this further? Well, let's invite you behind the curtain and really talk about the how. And let's also bring the outer view in, hence the idea of bringing our customers here, and let them tell us together and debate with us what are their demands, what do they need for us and from us in this changing environment. Hence the focus on the 3 capabilities that we think, as TRATON Group, are the most important to tackle the future. The softwares and systems, the modularization approach, and the collaboration. Hence, focus on people. That's also something that is coming to my mind, because I also ended up with the responsibility of purchasing. And when you evaluate a potential partner, and here all of you from the financial community, you're used to capital market days, where we are bombarding you with figures and you're fitting that into your Excel sheets and try to make an evaluation of our future potential profitability. When we evaluate suppliers, we used to do the same. We looked into figures and offers. But now it all goes about assessing your technical capabilities and competencies. It goes about understanding what you can expect from a partner. And in the end, it goes about the people. Can you look them in the eye and trust them for a successful collaboration? I think that is what we are offering you today. So it goes further, much beyond, and I think it's very courageous of Andreas to bring this perspective into an open meeting with you representing the entire public around us. But okay, who am I? I think our communications department had a lot of fun finding old pictures of me. This is, I think, this is from 2005, obviously, when we received the Truck of the Year reward for the R-Series launch. This is a younger Christian Levin, obviously 15 years younger. I'm older than that. In the Scania world, 25 years ago, I started. And I spent, as maybe this picture shows, most of my time, or all of my time actually, in the commercial area, working with services, working with marketing, working with sales. And I worked in many parts of the Scania system. And one of my later positions as part of Henrik's executive board was heading all our sales and services companies around the world. At the time, 37 different daughter companies that were run pretty much independently. And what we decided was to group them together and strike a good balance between local entrepreneurship and still reusing the very good practices that you found in the different parts of the world for everyone. So focusing a lot on the processes and the hows. And there I learned a lot about the challenge in finding this perfect balance, and I think that's why, Andreas, you also brought me into this challenge of doing the same, you could say, between our brands in the TRATON Group and in our engineering community of the TRATON Group. As a red thread through my entire career, I had the customer in focus. And I always challenged our industrial system on being better in serving the customer. Be it on the product, the most obvious one, bringing the right products or services, but of course also quality and lead time, equally important, because that's how you build trust in the customer layer. And that is something that I bring with me here. But also leadership based on values. And we have our TRATON values that are extremely important because they build our principles. And when you lead through principles, you can achieve people in different places, in different organizations, different brands, thinking the same way, hence developing methods and ways of doing things that are maybe not exactly the same, but similar enough to be successful in a group. As opposed to trying to bring rules and policies and microsteer a system in different parts of a global world, which I think is totally impossible. And especially if you want innovation to happen. Then you have to leave people the freedom to act within their part of and their responsibility. But back to the customer. With my background, I'm particularly happy to bring to you and invite up on stage our 3 customers that will help us today in our sessions. But we will make a short teaser now. And I will try and understand and share with you, they will share with you a little bit about what is really important. What is partnership about? What is innovation about? And most important, what do they expect from us in order to be partners not only today, but also for, well, I hope eternity, but at least for the future. So please welcome up on stage Mr. Patrick Moller from InBev, Mr. Helmut Schweighofer from DB Schenker, and Mr. Daniel Molin from Nobina.